Howdy folks, and welcome back to some more World of Tanks with General Tucky. And today we're following Diamond Shard 2 and his Object 140. To start things off, I'd like to congratulate him on getting his first ace tanker in this bad boy. He's been working very hard to learn how to play this tank, better his skills in it, and they finally paid off and he was able to pick up this battle. I'm doing it a couple days after it happened, but either way, still worth a good congratulations. I mean, acing a tank that gets played this much is definitely no small task. I'd like to apologize if my voice isn't working quite right. It's currently about 4 a.m. and I haven't slept. To start things off, Diamond heads over here, and honestly, it's a bit of a bold maneuver for a medium tank of any caliber, especially even a Russian one. I mean, I think going over into that little area right over here on the 7-8 line would have been a better option if you weren't to take the Abbey like a normal medium. But taking the Abbey isn't always the best of options for something with so little gun depression as a Russian medium tank. I mean, they all have more gun depression. I believe that this is basically the same gun as the T-54 gets, as when you lead to the gun that you get on the T-54 when you head into the Object 140. The difference is, instead of having AP, you have APCR, which has an additional 63 millimeters of penetration. So you have 264 instead of 201. But you also have like just under a second knocked off your reload, and I mean, taking a second off any tank's reload significantly increases its DPM. I mean, just imagine the possibilities. STR VS1 on its own has a 6-second reload. I mean, you can buff it down to 5.5. Now you take a second off that 6-second reload. 5 seconds for 390 alpha, 308 penetration. Whew. You get some serious potential there. Diamond actually made the smarter choice here, even though it may have not have been the smartest move. He went up and assisted the Abbey, but the problem is he's going in here with a Grill 15. I mean, you can't rely on a Grill 15 to be your entire support. But it works out good for him, but he's going in there taking on a half-health TVP and a 400 hit point T-62A. He gets extra lucky there by bouncing a Grill 15 off his turret. The German light tank coming in to give him a bit of trouble, along with another frickin' M48 Patton Tier 10 medium tank. Thankfully though, they don't seem to be able to penetrate him enough, and that German light tank seems to be lightly armored enough, even though it is a German light tank, that in a ram, Diamond was able to cause 370 hit points worth of damage to him or so, and only receive 116. Unless Diamond shot him in there too, and I just missed that, which is entirely possible, in which case don't let one of those little light tanks ram you. So battle's going fairly well. I mean, it could be better. He's lost almost 1,000. He's lost almost 1,000 hit points, but over 900. I mean, things could be going better, but then again, they could be going a lot worse considering it is Diamond. I'm sure he's screaming at the screen right now, where he just said "what" really loud. But either way, I figured he'd get a kick out of that. Once again, he makes the smart choice. I mean, he could have gone up here and taken out the Jagdpanzer 100 and freed up these two Mouses and this IS-4. And instead, he's going back to help TVP T-51 and taking out these heavy tanks here, heading back towards base. There we go. My mouth is not working too well this morning. The lovely thing about this tank is the fact that its turret armor is very, very sketchy. So, I mean, he's able to go hold down and bounce a 215B off of his turret. Something not many medium tanks can currently do. But what he doesn't realize is the fact that that E100, instead of going down here, decided to come down in here. And given the fact that the IS-4 hasn't spotted him by now, my best bet would be he's coming around that corner there. Yep, just right there. I mean, I had a bit of a disadvantage. I previewed the video. I knew he was coming up there. But still, if you have really good map awareness, you would have noticed that and pre-prepared, and probably wouldn't have even taken that hit. But to give Diamond the benefit of the doubt, he's not a Unicum player. He's still yellow, unfortunately, but he is getting closer and closer by the day to becoming green. But he's doing pretty good considering his skill level. He is a better player than he gives himself credit for. He is a better player than he is, or his skill, sorry about that. He is a better player than his statistics reflect. Now he gets to go back up there and punish that E100 for putting that nasty little heat shell into him, so he's gonna pump that guy full of heat. Almost looks like he noticed him and started turning around. Probably would have been the better thing to do. Now he has an Object 140 and TVP up his rear end. And Diamond somehow gets a lucky shot heading into the upper part of that spaced armor on the E100. Not really sure how that one goes in, but the next one didn't. And then he low rolls a shot on the rear end of that tank. And now he's just gonna start crumb snatching up the damage. Going over here to assist the IS-4. Now if that Batchat were smart, he actually could take both of these guys. Because, I mean, they're both just one-shots for him. Problem is he has to get close enough in order to make them effective one-shots. His best bet probably would have been to continue down here, hop in there, come up in through there, right in there, because that's a blind spot, and then sneak in real close and come in behind him, or come up in... Well, actually, I wouldn't even come up in here, because that's a suspected spot. If you come up in behind him, I mean, look at them. Neither one of them are watching that way. But the guy panics. That doesn't work out. And he comes back. And unfortunately for him, he bounces off Diamond. And Diamond is able to get 2 extra shots into him, now making it physically impossible for him to do anything. And they're both capping, so he's either gotta save the extra shots worth of damage and let them cap, make his move now and risk losing it all. But he plays it safe and lets him cap it out. That battle, Diamond earned himself an ace tanker, bruiser, a hand of God, duelist, fighter, fire for effect, and a shell-proof, steel wall, and a high caliber. Now let's restart that. That battle, Diamond earned himself an ace tanker, a bruiser, hand of God, duelist, fighter, fire for effect, shell-proof, steel wall, and a high caliber. He was top for damage, kills, and experience on either team. And he fired 34 shells, hit 30, penned 24, did 6,963 damage. He received 12 hits, 3 penetrated, 9 did not. 1 was a result of splash. He blocked 3,870 damage. Spotted 3 enemy tanks, damaged 9, killed 5, 412 assist damage. He also captured 57% of the enemy base, and after taxes, because he had to fire some gold, he only pocketed about 7,500 silver. Congratulations, Diamond. That was his 10th battle in the Object Owned 40, and he aced it. Not an easy task. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.